nice and slow. Tap into your breath right away. Your exhale, rounding through. One more time on your own. And now inhale back to neutral spine. Claw through the fingertips, take pressure out of the wrists, curl the toes under. Here we go. Inhale, press away from your yoga mat. Exhale, lift the knees, twist the knees and let them hover. And we start to turn on through the abdominal wall. We press away from the yoga mat. We're breathing deep here, nice, slow, and in control with our breath. Tuck the shoulders away from the ears. Start to feel all of those muscles begin to light up. You can smile. Breathe deep. We're here for 5, 4, 3. On the one, listen carefully. Hug just your right knee to your chest. Squeeze and hover and lift. And then release right toes to the ground. And then squeeze left knee up towards the chest. Squeeze, hover, and lift. And then lower it down, both knees at a time with control. Beautiful work. You're going to slowly bring the big toes together. Knees nice and wide. Send the hips back. Active arms together. Reach the fingertips forward. Inhale. And then exhale, rounding through chin to chest. Speak it if you need to. Then inhale, tug the shoulders back, look forward. And exhale, chin to chest. Now as you do this, think about squeezing the lower belly and the upper abdominals in towards the center. Zip them up tight, and then inhale, let it breathe. Open your heart. Exhale, lower belly and upper abs cinch in towards the middle. Squeeze and lift, hug that midline in towards your center. And then inhale, open the chest, look forward. Awesome work. Inhale, and again, here, lift your chest. Exhale, bend the palms, and then come all the way back, go through that tabletop position. And then we're going to slowly press away from the yoga mat, curl the toes under, and this time just lift the hips up and back to downward facing dog. You got it, pedal it out here. Just want your body to feel good before we come onto our backs. Breathe deep. Shake the head loose, make the most of this. You can also repeat this sequence twice or even 3 times if you want to make it a little bit more full. Inhale deeply. And then on the exhale, you're going to bend the knees and step, hop, float, jump all the way up towards the front. And then you're going to slowly bend your knees, stay connected to your core, come all the way to a seated. However you see it. And then when you get there, you're going to keep this connected to your core as you send the toes forward, shins parallel to the ceiling, lift the legs. So we're here in a modified pose. If your abdominal wall is just turning on for the first time in maybe forever, you can keep the heels on the ground, or you can even experiment with the toes if you have the flexibility in the tops and ankles. So you're here, here, or here. Now that same action point of taking the lower belly or the upper abs and drawing them gently in toward each other here. See if you can tap into that. Breathing all the while. Softening through the skin of the face. Imagining that the whole abdominal wall beginning to light up, beginning to wake up here. Lift your chest even more. Got it? And then slowly lower the toes all the way to the ground. Keep the chest lifted. And then inhale, lift it back up. Beautiful. Exhale, drop the toes. And inhale, lift it back up. Beautiful. Drop the toes. Inhale, lift it back up. And if this gets to be too much, you can just go one toe at a time. Now, let your lower ribs, your upper abdominals be really heavy. You're going in here. You got it. Keep it going. Either one toe at a time or both toes. You got it. Hug those lower ribs in. We're here for 3, 2, and give it one more. Here we go. Yay! And then slowly come all the way up. Give your lower back a rest. Sit nice and tall. Walk the heels in line with the hip points, toes pointing forward. This is one of my favorite yoga moves. Inhale, lift the chest, lift your heart. And exhale, bow your head. Let the shoulders down. Just take a rest. Sweet. Awesome. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, all the way onto your back. Nice and slow. So extend the legs out first. Take your time getting there. Use this opportunity every moment of this short practice to check in. Where am I at today? How am I doing? And then it's really fun once you start up towards the sky as you lift your head and your neck and your shoulders. Beautiful. Inhale in, exhale, straighten just the right leg. Beautiful. Here we go. Ready? Inhale, keep scooping the tailbone up, hugging those ribs down. And on an exhale, slowly drop your left toes to the secure. Right legs to be straight. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, drop it down. Nice and slow. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, lift it up. Look up and back, like almost as if you're trying to look behind you. Exhale, drop it down. Awesome. Bring both knees back into center. Take a rest if you need to. Inhale in. Exhale, lift the head, the neck, the shoulders. Try to keep the elbows wide. So keep the integrity of the spine from your yoga practice here. All right, straighten the left leg. Just as much as you can. So if you really want to challenge, you can be here, working here. Just don't want it to go to the lower back. So straighten out left leg. Most people will be nice and tall right up here. Nice and high. Great. Look up and then look back. And here we go. Inhale in. Exhale, drop the right toes to ground. Nice and slow. Now as you do this, keep those lower ribs nice and heavy. Here we go. Scooping it back up. Nice and easy. Keep the elbows wide. Slow and in control. Neck is nice and long. No pain in the neck. Squeezing. Navel down. Tailbone lifting up. Breathing deep. You got it. Let's do one more. Awesome. Then bring both knees in. Inhale. Lift up. Squeeze. We're here for 5. So slowly breathing deep. Lifting tailbone up. 3, 2. Elbows nice and wide. Look up and behind you. And 1. Awesome. Release. Hug the knees into the chest. 2, 3. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, kick the left leg out. Inhale. Slowly, big full breath. And then exhale, peel the nose up towards the beautiful. Release the head back down. Inhale. Exhale, supine twist. Guide your right knee over towards the left. Open up through your right arm. 3 breaths here. Breathe deep. Close your eyes. Breathe into your belly. And slow with control from your center, come back. Hug both knees into the chest. Take a deep breath in once again. And then exhale, shoot your right leg out. Great. Scoop the tailbone up. Hug the lower ribs in. Inhale. Exhale. Peel nose up towards your knee. Nice. And then slowly lower down. Inhale in. And exhale, guiding the left knee over towards the right side. Supine twist. You're gonna open up through your left arm here. Should feel amazing. And then 3 nice, easy, loving breaths. Breathe into your belly, your diaphragm. Nice work. Slowly from your center, bring it back. Hug the knees into the chest one last time. Maybe you feel the nose up through the knees here. Find what feels good. And then finally, we'll bring the knees super wide here. Soles of the feet are going to press together. You're going to send the fingertips towards the knees. Inhale in, and then exhale, lift up. Now, I'm not crunching the neck here, keeping the chest nice and open. Press the feet together, breathe deep. I'm just going to reach my left fingertips out past my left knee, and then come back to center, look up, and then right fingertips out past. Look up. Back and forth in your own time, tugging the knee, obliques, keeping your full abdominal wall in. All of these shapes, moves, and muscles today are going to support you in your yoga practice, physical yoga practice. Breathe deep. You gotta breathe. You gotta bring the breath back and forth. If you're feeling some tension in the neck, you can interlace the fingertips. Keep the same action, just draw your elbow to the side. Think of your spine nice and long, one nice long big staff or bunda. Alright, even it out here, here for 5. Move forward. You got it, soft and easy. 3, 2, you got it. And one more, we got this. exhale to relax everything. As the complete surrender, just soften the muscles of the belly, let the bones become heavy. Give thanks for this moment. Just pause in stillness. And slowly begin to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingertips. Bring one knee up, then the other. And we're going to turn to one side and slowly